President Biden headed to Wisconsin today, one day after delivering his first official State of the Union address. The president covering several topics last night, but starting out with harsh words and new action when it comes to the war in Ukraine. News 6's Amanda Castro is following the latest live this morning. Amanda, the president is vowing to make Putin pay a price for his invasion.
Yes, Bridget, he announced new orders blocking Russian aircraft from U.S. airspace, just the latest in what's been a series of sanctions designed to punish the Russian leader. This as he also laid out his domestic agenda, highlighting areas where he hopes to find bipartisan support. President Biden entering the House chambers to applause, but quickly turned his focus to the war in Ukraine. Lawmakers standing and cheering for the Ukrainian ambassador to the U.S., who sat with the First Lady.
Stand and send an unmistakable signal to the world of Ukraine.
President Biden vowing to make Putin pay for Russia's unprovoked aggression, announcing he's closing U.S. airspace to Russian aircraft following the move of European allies.
He thought he could divide us at home in this chamber, in this nation. He thought he could divide us in Europe as well. But Putin was wrong. We are ready.
The president also laid out what he calls a unity agenda in hopes of building bipartisan support, including improving mental health care. And he argued his economic policies will lower inflation.
Instead of relying on foreign supply chains, let's make it in America.
Iowa Governor Kim Reynolds delivered the Republican response.
The president and Democrats in Congress have spent the last year either ignoring the issues facing Americans or making them worse.
And during his hour-long speech, the president also announced that he wants to cut prescription drug costs, lower energy costs, and cap a household's child care spending. Now, as is tradition, the president is hitting the road today, traveling to Wisconsin to talk about his domestic agenda.
Thank you, Amanda. As for the situation in Ukraine, Russian forces are advancing on the country's two biggest cities. This is video showing the aftermath of what Ukrainian officials say was the bombing of a residential building in the city of Kharkiv overnight. It comes after a TV tower and Holocaust memorial was also targeted by Russian rockets. The United Nations General Assembly is expected to vote on a resolution today demanding that Russia immediately stop using force against Ukraine and withdraw its military forces immediately.